As I was previously telling you, a Rasta woman told me this is part 4. Now, this is about Bastet. And if you don't know anything about Bastet, just know that she's one of the daughters of Sunrise, an Egyptian mythological god. So this is mythology. The Rasta woman told me this stuff. She says Bastet is the cat goddess. And the cats are very, very smart creatures. And women, they don't really use cats correctly. Rasta woman tell me this. They don't use cats correctly. Now I pause. Because I'm like, I've never heard of using a pet. Usually people think when they get a pet that they get something out of the deal. But the pet is also supposed to get something out of the deal too. A good owner. Some people are good owners to their cat. Some people are not. Anyway, that's besides the point. Rasta woman said Bastet adored cats. All cats had rights under Bastet. No cat went hungry. No cat was outdoors. None of that. If there was even a rumor of a cat not being treated well, it was punishable by Bastet, by death. A human would be killed if they harmed the cat. Bastet did not play any games when it came to cats. Bastet believed that the cats were worth more than you humans. Rasta woman said Bastet very upset with how cats have been treated in our modern society. Bastet very upset. This is what Rasta woman said. Rasta woman tell me that cats can detect when you have a serious health issue that not even a doctor can detect. She say they do something unique when they're around sick people that they don't do when they're around healthy people. Rasta woman not like elaborating about this because she said humans should figure this out. That's why they should treat the cats better. That's all Rasta woman said. Now Bastet, I didn't really ask whether shit was real or fake, because I don't care. We have so many fake things already in our society that having another fake thing is not going to be detrimental. Let's face it, all of this shit you have is cults. And people war and fight over which cult you should be in. No lie. So, Bastet is not a cult. She's a goddess, but nobody really worships Bastet. There's no Bastetian religion. You probably didn't even know she was a goddess, because we don't talk about goddesses. We only talk about gods, as though there's only a masculine. You see how patriarchal this is. So of course you wouldn't know about Bastet. Now, what should we do about the cat issue? This is tricky. California is working its way around this. There's a new bill being sponsored in the state of California that finally gives cats and dogs guaranteed rights. Meaning, if you mistreat a cat or a dog in our society, you're going to be punished the same way if you had mistreated a child or an adult. I've long thought that that should be the case. Pets should have rights. If something is living, you shouldn't be allowed to mistreat it, murder it, and pretend that it's not murder. So all of these slaughterhouses, they gotta go. You can't say all lives matter and then eat chickens and cows and pigs. It doesn't compute. Bastet, the cat goddess, is one of the nicest goddesses. Bastet is not a warring goddess. She doesn't really do a lot of fighting. She's a defender and a protector, especially to cats and women. Bastet was known to heal people. A lot of people really love Bastet. Bastet was a pharaoh. Rasta woman tell me that Bastet was the third most popular pharaoh in all of his long storied existence. We won't say history, because that's patriarchy. In all of his existence, Bastet was the third most popular pharaoh. So Bastet, a good friend to cats and women, is what Rasta woman tell me. And she said, your society don't treat women and cats well at all. And that's why your society dying. Rasta woman tell me this. Our society dying because we mistreat women and cats. Rasta woman told me that I would cut a deal with Bastet, the cat goddess. Now, that deal has been reached. We gotta do better for the cats. We all know we gotta do better. Or it should be known. in order to do better, people need visual reminders. That's why statues are important. Statues aren't just about the individual being memorialized. It's a visual reminder of something that happened. Good or bad, it happened. All statues do not exhibit or elude happiness in our society. But we have more relics and statues of hateful, demonic men who did despicable evil, whilst we have no statues of Bastet anywhere for the public to see. Rasta woman tell me to say Honduras, Norway, Finland, New Zealand, Tanzania, put up Bastet. Rasta woman say country that put up most Bastet statue will win a surprise. Rasta woman not elaborate on what the surprise would be. But she say Bastet was known to be the goddess of fertility, youth, happiness, and health. I think we all want that in our general society. So we have to visualize what we want to see. It's what Rasta woman told me. She said if you want to see war, death, then you put up statues of creatures who created that. And you continue to get that. Rasta woman tell me if you want to see different, you put up different statues with different characteristics who behave differently, real or unreal. So many places in the South, in the Bible Belt, have statues of Confederate generals, especially Nathan Bedford Forrest Hayes. Nathan Bedford Forrest was a deeply diabolically sick individual who was a mass serial killer and murdered countless human beings on this planet. Rasta woman say, why so many statues of a demon if not a demonic society? Rasta woman say, no women anywhere in your society memorialized. Rasta woman say when they put Breonna Taylor's statue up in Oakland, it kept being vandalized because it looked different than what people familiar with. Rasta woman say because she was black and a woman, it was vandalized more than any statue ever. This is what Rasta woman say. I not dispute because it's true. I can't dispute with the Rasta woman. She knows. Rasta woman said, if things don't change, it won't be a good outcome for any of us. This is what Rasta woman said. A Rasta woman told me, Bastet, to put up Bastet statue, but she not mentioned America at all. She not mentioned China, nor India, nor England. Rasta woman tell me Honduras, Finland, Norway, Tanzania, New Zealand. That's it. Then I think all those countries are governed by female leaders, women. Bastet was a goddess. Rasta woman not put any timeline on this. She not saying you have to build before. No. She said they should start in earnest. Because the need is so great. I told you, a Rasta woman told me some way out things. I thought I knew all these way out things.